The U.S. military, the most powerful and respected organization in the entire world. Few have what it takes. The discipline, the strength, the bravery, the sacrifices made to serve our country. But according to the Trump White House, there's an enemy within.
Everything's transgender. Everybody transgender. That's all you hear about.
The Supreme Court will allow the Trump administration to begin enforcing a ban on transgender service members.
No more pronouns, no more dudes in dresses. We're done with that shit.
And I had some hard-hitting questions. So, as the Daily Show's senior war correspondent, only I had the guts to...
Ow! Deep cut!
Once recovered, I met with some transgender individuals to hear their unqualifications.
My name is Lieutenant Ray Timberlake. I'm in the United States Navy, and I've been serving for about 17 years.
My name is Clayton, and I've been trying to go for pararescue, PJ, in the Air Force, and it's a special warfare career field.
I'm Second Lieutenant Nicholas Talbot with the United States Army Reserve. I've been in for a little over a year.
I'm Joe Ellis. I'm a Chief Warrant Officer 2 in the Virginia Army National Guard. I've served for 15 years. I fly the UH-60, which is a Black Hawk.
I don't want to swap war stories, but I've flown Spirit Airlines twice, so I know danger. They seem qualified to me, but there are others who think they're weakening our military.
They can't go to sea, they can't fly airplanes in combat, they can't deploy with the Army into combat areas.
We should never allow anyone in the military to undergo transition surgery, which would make them medically unqualified to deploy.
This idea that we spend years of being non-deployable is just simply untrue. I've never missed a deployment. I can fight tonight.
They've paid for nothing for my transition. I paid out of pocket because I wanted to be mission ready as fast as possible. In 6 weeks, I was deployable again, and I'm deployable today. They spend many times more on Viagra than they do on gender-affirming care.
If we don't have Viagra in the military, then who is going to take care of Pete Hegseth's whiskey dick? I mean, that's not how I want to serve my country. Turns out the U.S. military spends 8 times more on Viagra than gender-affirming care. Over 37 million more, to be exact. And on top of that, replacing transgender troops could cost an estimated $960 million in recruiting and training, which ain't easy.
It's very physically intense. After going through a pretty extensive medical exam to even get into the military, going to basic training, it's a lot like what most people think it is.
It's like boot camp?
It's boot camp.
I did theater camp. It's tough. My tour of duty was South Pacific. Valley High's calling, Valley High. Is that how it went?
Yeah. All the trans people that are serving go above and beyond the standards, and they do their job every day.
But it's interesting to hear that we are too strong for sports, but too weak for the military.
Being too weak for both, I was curious why anyone would want to kick out these dedicated individuals.
If I'm in a foxhole, I don't want to know whether this guy next to me is wondering if he's a woman or a man or flipping back and forth.
Because everyone knows when you're fighting on the front lines, the real enemies are the preferred pronouns of the person next to you.
So I go by rank and last name. If someone uses a pronoun that I don't prefer, I really don't care. To me, it's a distraction. Like, my job is to fly the helicopter.
I'm curious what the reaction has been to you being trans in the military.
I received an outpouring of support when I came out.
They're my family and they have my back.
At the end of the day, all anybody cares about is whether I can perform my job when I have that uniform on.
Must be nice to have respectful coworkers. I work with this guy, Ronnie, who's a total dick. He's just a dick. So if the people in the military itself don't care, then why did the administration impose an executive order stating this?
An adoption of a gender identity inconsistent with an individual's sex conflicts with a soldier's commitment to an honorable, truthful, and disciplined lifestyle.
I was named an honor graduate at basic training, so I would say, at least someone out there agrees that I have some honor and some discipline in me.
Would you leak war plans on Signal? Are you that disciplined?
I don't have any plans to do so.
Good to know.
If more people met trans people like us, then there would be no issue.
If the world's on fire, these are the folks I want in the foxhole. But would they want me? Do you guys think I would be an asset in the U.S. military?
How many push-ups can you do?
It's sort of like jazz. It's all about the push-ups you don't do. And right now, I'm not doing millions.
How fast can you run 2 miles?
Well, I can drive it in under 40 seconds.
Yeah, so I was at Fort Sill, Oklahoma for basic training. It was about 120 degrees Fahrenheit most days.
Yeah, that's not going to work for me. If I'm in the sun for more than 7 minutes, I get a heat rash, just like that.
Have you ever tried an MRE?
Yeah, and they told me that it was just a little fracture in my foot.
I think you're talking about MRI.
No.
MRE is a meal that's ready to eat.
Yeah, military shit. While lawsuits are still pending and the fight's not over, I imagine these troops have lost the appetite to fight for a country that refuses to acknowledge they even exist.
President Trump is my commander-in-chief, and I will gladly answer the call if he calls me up to active duty.
America's my home. This is my country. This is, where I want to be and who I want to fight for.
I'm willing to serve, I'm able to serve, and I can get the job done.
I'd say come to the fleet, come to the field, come see what the thousands of transgender service members do every day in support of our nation's defense.
Sounds like patriotism to me, but what do I know? I didn't serve because of bone spurs.